Hi everyone, this is Rod Mercado Financial Rescue. Welcome to my new show, Money Mornings, where we discuss a range of financial topics that you are most interested in. We cover all of your questions related to money, budgeting, tax and debt issues, retirement, financial planning and investments, and ways you can maximize your money to be able to live the life of your dreams. I have a question from Thomas of Santa Rosa. Hello, Mr. Mercado. I had healthy savings until this past year. I was laid off as a result of the pandemic and had to use the majority of it to get by. I'm working again now, so I'm curious, what's the best strategy to build back my savings? Thank you for your question. Everyone has a different definition of success. For some people, it's how to become a millionaire. Other people don't even factor monetary wealth into their definition of success. Whatever someone's individual definition is, what is common for everyone is that we all live in a society where money and finances play an important role. In that sense, it's safe to say that most people would like to achieve some peace of mind regarding their finances as opposed to being stressed out about them. Most people actually like the idea of having choices in their lives, not just wealth. With more financial independence, of course, comes more freedom of choice. But for millions of Americans, that kind of choice is not available. Just making it until the end of the month without going into debt can be a challenge for some, especially as we've seen in the last year with so many job losses as a result of the pandemic. Whether it's a question of needing to make more income or experiencing hardship that hits you financially, often our wealth can be severely impacted, and everything that we've worked for is suddenly not there any longer. So if you've been affected financially, how do you set upon the task of recovering? How and where do you start? Let's talk about a simple approach that will help you get your finances back on track. It's called the 50-30-20 rule of budgeting. Let's start with the basics. The first step is to create a plan for your money. Budgeting enables you to tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. The 50-30-20 rule is a simple and effective strategy for financial success. The basic rule is to divide your after-tax income, spending 50% on needs, 30% on wants, while allocating 20% to savings. Begin by allocating your monthly income and spending into these three categories. So what constitutes a need? Basically, it is any bill that you must pay and anything that is necessary for survival. This will include rent, car payments, phone bills, credit card minimums, insurance, groceries, and utilities. These are generally relatively fixed costs that don't change much from month to month. Entertainment subscriptions like HBO is not a need. Daily lattes at the local cafe are not a need. Of course, food is a need, but eating out at restaurants multiple times a week is not a need. Now, what constitutes a want? Spotify, Netflix, Starbucks, clothes, dining out, etc. are all examples of a want. These are all the things that make life more enjoyable and entertaining but are not essential. Spending 30% of your after-tax income should be more than enough to maintain most of your social life and luxuries. Mistaking wants for needs is easily the most common way people trip up on keeping on track with their budgeting and rebuilding their nest egg. You might say, well, fitness and my health is a need, so I need my gym membership. I would agree with that. Health is wealth, but do you need a membership at a gym that is costing you $150 per month? Or could you find one for a third of that price? Or even pause the gym fees for a few months and do some workouts at home with YouTube, for example. The bottom line is you will need to be a bit harsh with yourself when you go about categorizing wants and needs, even if it's for a temporary period while you get your finances back on track. Lastly, what constitutes financial goals and savings? This category will include any money added to an emergency fund, investment portfolio, or even retirement plan. It can also include debt repayment. While minimum payments are part of the needs category, additional payments reduce the principal balance and future interest, so they are considered savings. Let's take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll talk about how to implement the 50-30-20 rule.
Overwhelmed with credit card debt, medical bills, or unsecured loans? Financial Rescue helps you pay off your debts in 24 to 48 months, reducing the amount you owe and slashing your monthly payments. Flexible programs, professionals dedicated to your success. We've helped thousands of people for over a decade. Ready to cut the ball and chain of debt for good? Contact us to find out how we can help. We're here for you. We're Financial Rescue.
Welcome back. Now let's talk about how you can put the 50-30-20 rule into action in your own life. Once you have categorized your spending into each category, you'll want to simply divide the total spending of each of the categories by your total monthly income. Let's say, for example, your take-home income is $60,000 after taxes. That's $5,000 per month. Using the 50-30-20 rule, you would dedicate $2,500 towards your needs category, $1,500 towards your want, and $1,000 towards the savings or financial goals category. This may seem doable for most people, but keep in mind that not everyone makes the same income. You may have to adjust your own individual percentages for each category. Your needs category may take up almost all of your income and perhaps very little left over for savings. If you find yourself in this situation, look closely at your needs. Anything you can do to reduce or eliminate the cost will help. For example, is there a way to save on your transportation costs? How about insurance? Could you shop for better premiums? Spend some time considering anything that falls into your wants category. What should be your priorities to rebuild your savings and achieve a sense of financial freedom? At least in the short term, that will require you to make some sacrifices. Your wants category is where you decide what is really important to you. Also, be smart about your financial goals category. Saving and investing in your future is no-brainer. But if you have gone into debt in the last year just trying to survive, you'll be better served to pay that high-interest debt off first. If you're not carrying a lot of debt, then by all means, maximize your savings and investing opportunity. Everyone's individual circumstance is different. Some may need to sacrifice savings and want to stay on track with basic needs. Others may be able to hyper-save. The 50-30-20 rule is simply a guide, and the real value of it is that it forces you to take a close look at your spending and take that into consideration as you plan your financial goals. Being clear about where your money is coming or where it's coming from, how much of it there is to work with, and how you spend it will help you make good decisions about how to allocate it and put it to work for you in achieving your goals and ultimately building your wealth. Financial Rescue is always looking for ways to improve our service, and I'm happy to report that we have quite a few new programs and initiatives to help serve our clients. First, for a limited time, I'm excited to announce that Financial Rescue is guaranteeing the lowest program payment for our debt relief services. We have also implemented our Debt Relief Stimulus Plan, which is a comprehensive program designed to make getting started with debt relief much easier for those who are struggling. This program provides $100 of enrollment for the first month and provides an ongoing reward of $50 for each referral that becomes a client. Next, I'd like to mention that we offer discounts to frontliners, as well as students, veterans, and teachers. Those heroes who have been at the front lines of the pandemic for over a year now need financial assistance. And it goes without saying that students, teachers, and veterans can benefit from it as well. In addition to these special programs, Financial Rescue has added numerous new states for servicing like Hawaii and Illinois. Certain programs are only available in certain states, so it's best for those interested to talk to one of our certified debt consultants to see what they qualify for. I'll also mention that in addition to additional states, Financial Rescue has launched new debt relief options including debt validation and debt consolidation programs. Again, speak to one of our debt consultants to determine what is best for you. And of course, don't forget that Financial Rescue handles tax-related issues as well. We save our clients time and money and provide them peace of mind by resolving both current and previous year's tax filings. Lastly, I'll just mention that Financial Rescue has always maintained that providing education to consumers, whether they are clients or not, is a core value. And because of this, I would encourage everyone to visit our YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe as we are always posting new videos full of valuable financial tips, advice, and education. Thank you for listening, and make sure you tune in for the next episode.